Hi, welcome to the Conference on the Young Years 2022 registration and website information. We're so glad you could join us. Let's take a look at what you need to do in order to register for the conference. You should receive a link with this information. Once you receive this link, you can register for the Conference on the Young Years or the Home Visiting Summit. At the top toolbar, you'll see contact information. While you're registering, if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. You can also add this event to your calendar. And if you'd like, you can share this link with other early care and education professionals who may want to attend the conference. In the beginning, you'll just see a brief overview about this conference. This conference is going to be offered virtually through Zoom. March 10th and March 11th will be the two dates for the conference. Registration is going to close March 1st at 10 p.m. Make sure to register before this closes. When you register, you have two options. You can register for the Home Visiting Summit or the Conference on the Young Years. Both offer the same sessions. The Home Visiting Summit is specific to home visitors and parent educators. We need you to register for this if you are a parent educator or home visitor, so that way we can track your profile and know what agency you may work for or what school district you may work for. The Conference on the Young Years has the same sessions as the Home Visiting Summit, but it's for the general public. If you scroll down, you can see the featured speakers that are offered. These speakers, if you click on them, will give you a short bio and information about their presentations. You can also see the selection options for the conference. There's Thursday and Friday sessions if you continue to scroll down, and you can get a brief overview of what those sessions are about. Another option that might be helpful while you're registering is to go up to this top menu. When you click on this top menu, you'll see frequently asked questions. When you click on this, there'll be questions that you may have about the conference on how to register, or about clock hours, or professional development. Make sure to take a look at this page. You can also visit the agenda. The agenda has tracks this year. You can choose these tracks to help narrow down what sessions you'd like to attend. If you're a preschool teacher or an administrator for preschool and you'd like to only attend sessions that pertain to preschool, you can click on preschool and it'll color code the sessions that you can choose from. If you want to see all tracks that are offered, you click the All Tracks button. You don't have to stay in one track. You can choose several different tracks and choose several different sessions. These are just here to help guide you in case you're looking for something specific. Once you look at this agenda and read the description and see the speakers, you can then go to register. First, we're going to look at some of these other little informations that are on the side toolbar to help you kind of make your decision on what you want to register for. There'll be resources and handouts from the speakers that you can view prior to the conference, and there'll be more of a brief overview of the speakers. Each speaker is broken down by a keynote or featured speaker. If you click on them, you'll see their bio, and you'll see which sessions they're offering. Some of them even have a website to gain more information and knowledge about the things that they offer. Once you look at the agenda and the handouts and the speakers, and you determine that you're ready to register, you can register as a home visitor, or you can register under the Conference of Young Years. Like we stated earlier, the Home Visiting Summit offers the same sessions as the Conference on the Young Years. This is just to make sure that we get a profile of who you are as a parent educator or home visitor. Let's take a look at what this looks like, because it is a little different than if you register under the Conference of Young Years. You can register as yourself, you can register as someone else under your email, or register as someone else under their email. It's important to make sure you determine whose email you want this information sent to, because it's going to send you all the registration information and sessions that you choose. We're going to register as ourselves. When you register as yourself, you need to have all of the information listed, and then you would click Continue. You have an option to upload an avatar if you'd like. If not, you can just skip this part. As you can see, there's a green check mark showing that my personal information has been entered. My next step is that they need a few more details. You're going to need to put your affiliation. Your affiliation can be an agency or organization that you work for. If you need clock hours, you need to choose yes or no. If you choose yes that you need clock hours, you'll be required to put a MoPD ID number in. This is really important that you put this number in because if you don't have this number, you will not receive clock hours. If you don't know what your MoPD ID number is and you need clock hours, you can visit the openinitiative.org. Once you scroll down, you're going to then choose what model of home visiting you are. This is where we said the Conference on the Young Years was different than the Home Visiting Summit. We'd like to know what your organization is or what model you use so that we can gain more information about you. These are the options. If none of them pertain to you, you can click Other. Then you also need to determine what your role is. Once you hit Continue, you'll go on to make your selection for the conference. You can see all of these sessions are offered, and the checkbox down at the bottom allows you to select them. You don't have to attend every session. We know that this conference is geared to you as a professional. You may not be available all day long, so if you'd like, you can choose different sessions you would like to attend throughout the day. You can only attend one presentation in each session. So if you choose a session and you decide that you no longer want that session, just click on it and click a different one. As you can see at the bottom, it starts collecting your clock hours if you put a MoPD ID number in. This will help you track how many hours you should receive. You must attend the complete session in order to get these clock hours. Once you choose what options you'd like to see in each session, you'll scroll to the bottom and you'll confirm your selections. If you're ready to go, you can click the final steps and move on to actually confirm your registration. If you realized you might have entered something in inaccurately, you can go back and click on these green check marks and it'll allow you to edit. We're ready to move on to the final steps. Once you're finished, you'll click the Finish button. This will give you a thank you for registering and give you information that you can print or that you can save. It will list all of the sessions that you chose and your name and information on who's hosting this actual session. You can choose to print, or if you really need to, you can register another participant. We're so glad that you're choosing to come to the Conference on the Young Years. If you have questions, feel free to contact us.